Okay, this may not be something you think or that you hear often, but sometimes people say, I'm tired of ribs. Okay, they may like the taste of ribs, but maybe they're just a little bit tired of that presentation of a slab of ribs or some long bones of ribs. Well, here we go. These are cross-cut St. Louis ribs, often called riblets. You can see they've got the bones right here running this way. This is very similar to, say, beef flank and ribs, where it's cross-cut across the bone. And this is just sort of a fun way to be able to prepare ribs without it being full ribs. Now, I'm going to be doing these tomorrow, so I'm going to season them up today. They're going to soak in that flavor overnight in the refrigerator, but I don't want to season them on the tray here. This is the tray they're going to go in the refrigerator on, and it's kind of constrained here. There's just going to be rub going everywhere. So for this type of rib and this many, I like to use a big bowl. So let's transfer them in there. The rub I'm going to be using today is my smoky sweet rub. I make this myself, and I'll put a link in the video description and up in the corner of the video here to a video that shows you how to make it. All I'm going to do, start adding our rub, tossing everybody around. I'm going to get a good coating on everybody here. All right, I'm feeling pretty good about that. Let's get these racked up. So we're just going to fit everybody in here. And I like to use a raised rack like this when I'm essentially dry brining the ribs overnight, because it keeps them up out of any juices that happen to come out of there that sweat out. I really do like using these riblets on occasion. They're just kind of fun. So these are all good. They're going in the refrigerator, and I will see you tomorrow out at the grill. All right, the Lone Star Grill's offset is up to temp. My target temp today is 250 degrees. I have water in the water chamber, just half a gallon, and I'm burning hickory. So let's go ahead and get our riblets on. Make sure everybody has room here. All right, let's get this closed up and get smoking, and we're going to come back in about an hour and check them and probably spritz them, see if they need that, but I'm guessing they will. It's kind of dry today. I'll see you back here in about an hour. All right, we've been going for 1 hour. Let's go ahead and check these riblets, see if we need to spritz them. They are looking and smelling great. They are looking a little dry on the surface, so let's go ahead and give them a spritz with just some plain water. So let's go ahead and close this up, and we'll come back and check them in an hour and see if they are ready to wrap. All right, we are at the 2-hour mark. The pit temp's been holding really steady, about 250, 260-ish. So let's go ahead and check our riblets and see if it's time to get them in some foil with some sauce. Looking good. Let's see here. The way these are looking now, I am going to go ahead and get them in a foil pan with some sauce and a little bit of moisture. I want these to really tenderize, but I don't want them to dry out anymore here like this. I don't want to have to keep spritzing them. And every cook is different. You have to adjust. This may take more than an hour in the foil. It could take an hour and a half. In fact, I think I'm going to give it 90 minutes before I even check it in the foil. So let's go ahead and get these in some sauce. I'm going to add just some of our spritzing liquid or plain water here, maybe about half a cup or so. And I've got this triple B sauce from Fire and Water Cooking. Get everybody coated here. Roll everybody around. Let's get these back on the grill and let them go for 90 minutes. See you back here when it's time to check these. All right, we are at the 90-minute mark. Let's check our riblets. Let's see how 90 minutes in foil have done. Just want to see how we're feeling here tenderness-wise. That's feeling pretty good. All right, we are ready to go back on the grill, and I'm going to give them a little top layer of a different sauce. We'll let that set for about 30 to 45 minutes, then everything will be done. So let's get these back on the grill. So my top glaze today is going to be a rib rack bourbon barbecue sauce. I'm going to get a little bit on everybody. We'll brush it around. Just want to get a good coating of this top sauce. Nothing wrong with using 2 different barbecue sauces at 2 different stages of a cook. Layers of flavor. All right, let's get this closed up, and I think I'm going to let them go for 45 more minutes. All right, we've been going 45 minutes back on the grill, so that's a total of 4 hours and 15 minutes. 2 hours at the beginning, 90 minutes in the foil pan with some sauce, and this final 45 minutes with that glaze on it. Let's take a look, but they're going to be coming off. I am loving the color on those. And from the tenderness stage they were at before they went on for this last 45 minutes, I know they're going to be done to my liking here. I don't like them fall off the bone. I like them bite away from the bone. And since these are riblets, they get heat around more of the meat more quickly. So I just find they don't take quite as long as a full rack, but I still want them tender. And these are looking fantastic. They're coming off. I'll see you inside. So here is a plate of our riblets. And just so we can see again here, these bones are running all the way through. Sometimes you will see rib tips, which is the meat off the top of a spare rib when you cut it down to make St. Louis ribs. You'll see those sold as riblets, but these are actual full St. Louis racks for whatever reason cut across the bone. I see these commonly in Costco, and that's where I got these. And again, I just really like these. So let's go ahead and kind of cut a couple of these up and have a taste. We'll go ahead and make our board dirty here. You can see they're just like a nice little mini rib section here. Nice and juicy. Let's go ahead and have a taste. Just the way I like it, bite away from the bone, not fall off the bone. If you want these fall off the bone, I think I would go 2 full hours in the foil, and then you might go a full hour at that final stage with the glaze, but this is how I like them. Great flavor from the combination of that rub and those 2 sauces. The triple B sauce has a chance to penetrate in there with the water in the foil pan, and that top glaze of the rib rack barbecue sauce, fantastic. Super flavorful with that hickory smoke, and if you get a chance to make riblets, I'd say go ahead.